3 a.m., March 18, 1990. Two men in police uniforms knock. The greatest art heist in history is about to begin. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, Boston. A sanctuary of art and beauty built from a deeply personal vision. But on that cold March morning, its serene facade was breached, its treasures plundered in a meticulously executed raid that remains unsolved over 3 decades later. Everyone thinks this was a simple smash and grab. They're wrong. This wasn't some opportunistic thief. This was a sophisticated operation exploiting a fundamental flaw in human nature, our inherent trust in authority, even when it's masquerading as something else. The night watchmen, Richard Abath and Randy Miller, were lulled into a false sense of security. The imposters, cloaked in Boston Police Department attire, claimed to be responding to a report of a disturbance. A routine call, they insisted. A lie. Abath, against protocol, buzzed them in. A critical error. Once inside, the charade dropped. The supposed officers quickly overpowered the watchmen, binding their hands and feet with duct tape, leading them into the museum's basement. For 81 minutes, the thieves roamed freely. Not randomly, but with a chilling precision. They knew what they wanted, and they knew exactly where to find it. This wasn't a desperate grab, it was a curated selection. 13 works of art, valued at over $500 million today, vanished. Among them, Rembrandt's The Storm on the Sea of Galilee, his only seascape. A masterpiece, cut crudely from its frame, leaving a gaping void. Vermeer's The Concert, one of only 34 known Vermeers in the world. A rare, intimate glimpse into 17th-century Dutch life, now lost to the shadows. Its absence leaves an unfillable hole in art history. Degas sketches, a Manet, ancient Chinese bronzes, and a Napoleonic eagle finial. A strange, eclectic mix. What motivated these choices? Was it pure monetary value or something more personal, more obscure? The FBI's investigation quickly zeroed in on the Boston underworld. Specifically, the Irish mob. Figures like Boston George Rees and the notorious James Whitey Bulger were quickly considered, though never definitively linked. The theory was simple. The art was a bargaining chip, something to trade for reduced sentences or to be sold into the illicit black market. But the art never surfaced, not in any credible way. The bargaining chip remained unplayed. A key suspect emerged. Robert Gentile, a Connecticut mobster. Federal agents searched his home multiple times, convinced he held the key. Yet, despite his connections, Gentile maintained his innocence, claiming ignorance of the art's whereabouts until his death. Another prominent theory involved David Horton, a prolific art thief. He was known for his meticulous planning and ability to disappear with stolen works. But Horton also denied involvement, and the trail went cold. The lack of verifiable sightings is perhaps the most baffling aspect. Priceless masterpieces, iconic and instantly recognizable, should be impossible to hide. Yet they vanished into thin air, leaving only speculation. The museum itself, bound by Isabella Stewart Gardner's will, cannot change its displays. The empty frames hang as stark reminders, a silent testament to loss, and a constant, haunting question: where are they? The FBI offered a $10 million reward for information leading to the art's recovery. This substantial sum, one of the largest private rewards ever offered, has yet to bring forth a definitive answer. Some believe the art was destroyed, a desperate act to eliminate evidence. Others suggest it's hidden in a private collection, admired by a shadowy connoisseur. The truth remains elusive, a whispered secret in the criminal underworld. The human psychology behind such a daring heist is fascinating. The audacity, the planning, the sheer nerve. It speaks to a profound belief in their own invincibility, a common thread in elaborate scams. The Gardner heist isn't just about stolen paintings. It's about the value we place on art, the vulnerability of institutions, and the enduring mystery of human deception. It's a reminder that even the most secure places can be breached. The narrative twists and turns, from the initial shock to the decades of fruitless searching. Every lead, every rumor, meticulously followed, only to dissolve into more questions. The answers are out there somewhere. The legacy of Isabella Stewart Gardner, a woman who meticulously curated her collection and wished it to remain for the education and enjoyment of the public forever, has been tragically undermined by these events. The missing art casts a long shadow, a testament to the persistent allure of the illicit. It's a story of greed, cunning, and an unsolved puzzle that continues to vex law enforcement and art enthusiasts alike. The empty frames at the Gardner Museum serve as a potent symbol, not just of what was lost, but of the ongoing search, the hope that one day these masterpieces will return home, completing a narrative that has been tragically interrupted. Delve deeper into the shadows of history's most audacious deceptions by exploring our next investigation into the untold stories of misplaced fortunes.